Hello, 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 hello. Doesn't really work if you don't have other people to harmonize with you. That was supposed to be a barbershop quartet. Womp womp. It's me, Michelle Osorio, here with Dare to Dream School, where I take my 20 years of theater and film experience and as a director, and now I am passing it off to you with Dare to Dream School, helping dreamer entrepreneurs take their ideas, take their products, take their services, and put them out on video, out in the online world. And today we're tackling, what should I make my videos about? What should I talk about? That's a very common question that I get from people. What if you run out of ideas? Well, I have to tell you, I promise you, with this strategy I'm giving in this video, you're never gonna run out of ideas. So that's what we're covering today. This will be a short video, but it'll be very useful. You can look in the description to see all the tools that I'm talking about. So you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, or you need to have videos, let's say on your Facebook page. What should they be about? A lot of people make a big mistake. Don't do this. They just think they're supposed to just make a bunch of commercials to sell their product. And they might even invest a bunch of money into making really fancy commercials. They hire a videographer. And to be honest, people aren't looking for commercials. Commercials can be good for ads. You might want to do Facebook ads with those commercials, or YouTube ads to get something else, to get a lead, to get somebody to sign up for some service you offer, some product. That's great. But when we talk about content marketing, that weekly video you put out, or that twice a week video you put out, you're supposed to just be giving value. You're just going to help out your ideal client with these videos to get them to keep coming back to you and to grow what's called the know, like, and trust factor. They're going to get to know you, they'll like you, and they'll come to trust you because you're giving them such great advice for free. And that's the value of content marketing, but specifically video. Video is proven again and again to be the best way and the fastest way to grow trust. So the more videos you make using the strategy I tell you about, the more your videos are just going to work like a sales team for you while you sleep. They're going to work for you overnight, and just like what happens for me, people are going to come to you, never even heard of them, and they're going to say, I watched all your videos. How do I sign up? And you didn't even have to talk to them because they watched your videos and you made them about the right thing. So what do I make the videos about though, Michelle? I know. I know it seems hard and it seems like you're going to run out of ideas, but all you have to do is think. Let's say your business is established and you have clients. Just start thinking about what are the questions that your clients constantly ask you. And in addition to that, even if they don't ask you, because people don't know what they don't know, what are things you end up having to teach them or to school them on constantly that they weren't even aware they needed to learn? That is what you make your videos about. And don't worry about giving away the farm. A lot of people keep asking, oh, what if I give away too much information and they won't hire me? It's just not true. If you give lots of value, if you give lots of information that answer the questions that your clients tend to ask, yes, some people are just going to take the free information and run, and they'll never hire you. But look, they're not your ideal client. They're the type of person that's out there looking for free content anyway. So they're not going to hire you. They weren't going to hire anyone. They're just that person that would rather spend tons and tons of time, maybe years, to learn something for free. But you are going to get the people who see you're an expert, you provided some value by answering some questions, but they don't have time for that. They might be running their own business. They might be doing their own thing, but they trust you, so they're going to pay you for their services because you already answered some of their beginning questions. So that's what you do. Now, let's say it's a new business, or it's not a business where you talk to clients a lot. That's okay. You don't have to. Let's say you want to teach something that you know a lot about, but maybe you don't have a business for yet, and you're just starting your business. Let's say it's about, I don't know, almond farming, almond trees. You've got an almond orchard and you've decided you're going to go into business. And maybe you don't have a business yet, so you don't know what people ask in terms of clients because you haven't sold your almonds to anybody yet. But that's okay because you know lots and lots and lots about almonds. So just go based off of what have your friends asked you, or what's something you think everybody has to know about almonds that they didn't know, such as, oh, it's a source of calcium or a source of protein. So you can make videos about that. Even if you don't have any clients yet, you know people need to know that. So you can make videos providing free education, free value. And then people who come watch those videos, they're going to come to trust you. And when the time comes that they see that you're selling almonds or almond milk, you're already top of mind to them. So who are they going to trust? Who are they going to buy from? Some random stranger? Or are they going to buy from the person they've been watching all those almond videos about while they were doing research about whether they should start drinking almond milk or buying almonds? So that's how it works if you don't have any clients. And finally, if you're still out of options, if you're still having trouble figuring out what to make your videos about, you have the internet, my friend. So that's my third suggestion: use online tools. And I'm going to tell you about 3 real quick. One is Quora, Quora. And you probably have run into it. Maybe you didn't remember the name, but have you ever ran a Google search for a really long-winded, it's called Longtail, you ran a search for a really long-winded question. How do I sew sleeves onto a shirt when I have really big arms? I know this sounds random, but I did an exercise the other day with somebody about sewing, and we were trying to figure out how to really niche that down. And apparently that's a thing people ask for, and we found it out by using these tools I'm talking about. And that's a thing. People want to know how to sew arms into shirts when you have really big arms and you need big armholes. So you might do a search on Google for something really obscure like that, and Quora often pops up. It's a website where people can ask really specific questions, and then human beings respond to those questions and give their answers, and then they get upvoted. So you can look on Quora, see what are the most common questions in your industry, like what's better for protein, cashews or almonds? Or where is the best place to buy almonds from in California? Those are the kind of questions you're probably going to find on Quora. And then the great thing is, all of those questions that you find, you can make a video about every single one of those and provide value by providing information. And if you really, really want to have an impact and gain exposure, if you see somebody ask that something in Quora, you could make a video answering that question, and then you could answer their question on Quora linking to your video, and that might show up in other people's Google searches. You see, so we got a little hack there. I'm filming this live. Angela says, that's a thing? Yes, that is a thing, and a lot of people don't take advantage of Quora, but I can tell you, some people, they're killing it on Quora. They're answering people's questions, and then at the bottom, they have a link to their website, or they mention they do services, and they do get leads that way. So the second tool I wanted to tell you about is a plugin called Keywords Everywhere. It's free, and you can, when you run Google searches, it will give you more information. It will give you information on the volume of searches, how competitive that is, that search you just did, and it will also show you suggested or recommended or similar searches. So for instance, when I was showing someone Keywords Everywhere, I put, I think, how to sew, I don't remember what it was, how to sew armholes or something. And then that was how I discovered, through the other suggested entries on the side of the Keywords Everywhere plugin in my Google search. It shows up on the side of your Google search. It showed me that apparently people also search for how to sew big armholes for fat arms, or it was something really random. I never would have thought of that. That's not something that would have come to mind. And so, that might be a small audience, but it's a very niche audience. So that's great, because if you have a sewing YouTube channel or a sewing blog and you're going to start making videos for your blog, man, you're going to get some traffic. You're going to get some very specific traffic if you make this video about big armholes. So that's just a totally random example. Your business or your service might be different, but Keywords Everywhere is really helpful, and it's free. So just run a search for Keywords Everywhere on Google. You will find the free plugin. My final tool I'm going to give to you is Answer the Public. Just Google that, Answer the Public, and it's kind of like a more robust version of Keywords Everywhere. You can put in a question, or you can even put in just a topic, and it will show you related things people are asking around that topic. And it's very dense. You have to pay for the more the longer report, but you'll still get plenty of information. So you could say, you could type ballet shoes, and then you can see all the questions people are asking about ballet shoes, and it shows it in a really cool visual chart kind of way, and it organizes it kind of like by who, what, when, and that sort of thing. It's very, I don't know, it's visually stimulating. I think it's cool, and it might get you to think outside the box in terms of ballet shoes, in terms of anything you search. It's going to give you some new ideas for videos. It's very cool. Just go try it. Ignore the scary looking guy that's on the cover of it. There's a weird video of a guy just standing there. It looks like he's waiting for you to ask a question. It's a weird video that's on the website. So don't let him intimidate you. Try Answer the Public. So just to recap, what do I talk about? 1, you talk about what your clients ask you. 2, if you don't have any clients yet, what do your friends ask you? What are things you talk about over and over again about this subject you know so much about? 3, use the tools that I talked to you about. They're free to start with: Quora, Keywords Everywhere, and Answer the Public. And next, I will talk to you about the script itself. What should you put in your video script? What should you actually say in the specific video so that you can have more impact, you can provide more value, and turn those viewers into raving fans and customers? So check out that video. And remember, never give up. Never let anyone to talk you out of your dreams. Always be a dare to dreamer. Osorio out. And don't forget, I have my beta course. Hi, Dwight. Thanks for watching. I also have my beta course coming up. This will be the only time, my friends, that it will be available for this cheap. It is at daretodreamschool.com/video course, and I'm teaching it live. It's like a live mastermind. Angela says it sounds useful. Well, thanks, Ange. So it's going to be a live mastermind group. We'll be doing video calls twice a week, and normally group consulting is going to cost like 3 times as much. It's only because it's a beta course. You're going to help me perfect this prototype so that we can together make the most amazing video marketing course ever to help businesses grow with online video and show them where to start. And you'll walk away with an entire video strategy. You'll walk away with how to have confidence on both sides of the camera. You'll understand how to use the technology, the gear, the software, and you'll know how to use those videos for other social media. Start with YouTube and then post them to other places like Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And you're gonna have your own little community. You'll have me giving you feedback every week on your videos, which is normally costs a lot more money, so it's a great deal. And then you'll also have this small group of people who you'll have to leave comments on your videos and give you live feedback. So it's really invaluable. If you're watching this video later, I'm sorry the cart is closed. That's why you want to turn on notifications for me so that you catch me whenever I'm offering a deal. But you should still sign up on the waiting list because I'm always going to set it up so that early bird people get the best price. So you're going to want to sign up for my newsletter so you'll know when I'm teaching this course again, and you can get the best price. And that's it. So everybody have a good one. Thanks, Angela. And thanks for watching, Dwight. And I will see you all later. Osorio out.